Hello everyone, welcome back to the atrium. Today we're back to playing Surviving Mars. Last time we were able to get some liquid lakes down, which you guys couldn't really understand what was happening. I was having mic issues apparently, and just all of it was garbage. So I'm going to get into the game and show you guys what happened last stream and give you an actual commentary on it. Blasted my ear holes out. Okay. Let me turn on the music for you guys too, so you can hear these tasty space synth waves. Okay. So we got a lot accomplished. We have our domes and our storage units. And we started rounding out this dome. We completed getting the fuel together for the mystery. And now we've got them here requesting polymers. We advanced the Aldrin base, the moon base, a couple times through our research panel. But one of the things we did is we started to put lakes and fill them with water. So these are good. They'll increase the soil quality. And this little forestation thing will start growing our grass. And you can see it's already happening. The grass has already started to form around our little lake here. And then we've also got our biggest lake. And this one is going to take a little while longer to fill up. They're still filling up. This one's only 20%. This one's only 39%. But once they're filled up, it'll drastically increase the soil quality in the surrounding areas. Once I get some solid electronics part production under my belt, then we can plant more forestation plants, and we'll get more life around. Also, we made this extra dome. This dome is specifically for mining rare metals and turning those rare metals into electronics parts. Sorry guys, only the specialists can work in the specialist buildings right now. Go to the university, if you would. Let me make sure all those slots are open, and they are. Okay, there we go. We had to build a bunch of buildings because we had a bunch of homeless people there for a while. We've got a lot of colonists now. 264 to be exact. So I had to create new apartment buildings, and we only have 7 left. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump in. And we're going to go ahead and start with another apartment complex. Go ahead and put it here next to the casino, I guess. That would be this one. Okay, so this says we're low on water. So let me go here and see. Yeah, they have a higher demand. I believe I'm having this guy flatten this terrain so we can put down a new moisture evaporator. And he may have already completed that. It looks like he's not doing anything. So let's go and see. Yes, he is complete. Or has completed that. So let's put our moisture evaporator here so it's not overlapping. And then get our piping connected. Okay. And I can't put it here because the terrain blocks this access pipe. So we're going to do it like this. And I'll go ahead and unpause it so we can begin work on things. Transportation problem. No fuel. Okay, so we have the fuel. It's just I didn't have enough drones in this area to do loading and unloading. So now that we have those, things should be a little smoother. Also, greenhouse gas factory tends to take up a lot of fuel. Right now, our stats are raising in these 3 fields, but not atmosphere. We don't have buildings for that yet.
Complete.
But yeah, let's go check out our research menu. Okay, so there were a lot of things we got researched under our belt last time. So I'm sorry you guys missed that. Let's see here. We're currently researching a breakthrough that will reduce cost of metal and construction by 25%. This is the Beyond Earth initiative, which allows us to advance the mystery. This is dust repulsion. Sorry, communicator error. Dust repulsion will help the solar panels stay clean and not need maintenance. We're putting Martian patents back in. This is just a rechargeable that allows us to get funding, and we definitely need it. We can get an oval dome that would allow for spires, and it has 2 spires. Space for 2 whole spires. But I think we're going to queue that up. I'm trying to get the lower cost researches completed right now, because things we really need, like moisture farming, is 20,000 research points. These later points are so incredibly bulky. So we're trying to get through what we can do. I don't have enough funding to really put outsourcing on, so we're gonna leave it off. 4 buildings not working, shuttle because there's no fuel, infirmary, casino because there's no people in there, and concrete extractor. Okay, no, this one needs repairs and it needs electronic parts. We're working on them, but the production of it is kind of slow right now. I have 5 people who are jobless, so let's see. These ones are the no specializations. They just need to move domes over to a place that'll have spots for them. Let me check over here. Yeah, there are places for them in this dome. Kind of. Also, I need to get the tourist off because that'll free up some space. I need to get one of my rockets to go somewhere and come back down over here. Let me see if there's a planetary thing I can send them on. Let's contact these. Let's see if they'll exchange technologies. Nope. How about you? Do you wanna exchange some technologies? Nope. Yeah, no, they're not interested. Let's go back to our colony. I'm gonna check our resources real quick. I don't really have anything that I can trade for other resources. I had extra food that I had traded last time for polymers that we really needed. Our research per day is really bulky compared to the others, so that's good. I can't really do any of these other things because they require fuel and we don't have that right now. So we're gonna get out and we're going to just continue on. let's put things at max speed again. I'm gonna look at our scanning. We finished scanning the plateau up here last time. And now we're scanning this plateau. And then I'll go in and add these edges just so we can clear the map, but there's not going to be any resources here. Maybe here because there's a little bit of flat area, but these ones that are all on the edges, like these, aren't going to be fruitful. There's not a water deposit around here for me to make a lake. So we're going to hold off on that over here. Let's check our research for terraforming. And let's see. Magnetic field generator is one we're going to need to increase the atmosphere. It requires a lot of electronics parts to be built. And it's pretty bulky. It's 20,000. We can also burn waste rock. That'd be important. Carbonate processor. Improves the atmosphere by burning waste rock, and it doesn't require electronics parts, but it does require machine parts. Also 20,000. And then we can get bushes and trees. That's not going to be important until our soil quality is a little better. So definitely, maybe next I'll put this carbonate processor into our queue. It'll be bulky, but since our main thing is terraforming right now, we will try to focus on that. Everything else really requires electronic parts. I can also get an expansion for our shuttles. Look! More grass! Yes! Stop rolling on it! Gosh dang it. I try so hard. Let's check our soil quality. Doing great. Look at all the little grass clumps we got. Okay, let's make sure we're on max speed, and we are. Everything's putting along fine. Let's check and see. That's at 54%. That's good. This is at 29%. This one's taken a little while to fill up. Oh! Surprise asteroid. Gave us some free metal. That's cool. Our resource, our transporter should go pick it up here in a bit. They're unautomated right now, so we don't have to worry about them. This will give us more water in the atmosphere per day. We've got one greenhouse gas emission factory that'll help us slightly make it warmer. We only got the one, and it's doing less than 0.5% a day. And then our vegetation, it comes from our forestation plants, and we've only got the one right now over here in the main dome centaur. So this says it needs water. What's going on here? Insufficient water. Ooh, I can amplify it. We'll have to do that. Plus 10 energy consumption. We should be okay. Yeah, we'll be okay. We are producing 45. And we'll make sure this is turned off at night so that it's not just operating and sucking up all the energy when our fuel factory is working. And I gotta see, I don't remember, I did get like big water tanks and stuff. Let me put one down here. And that just takes concrete and metal, so that's good. Okay, so the upgrade is completed.
Sector scanned.
So there's an anomaly in that sector. Our researcher will go over there and find it. Let's see. It looks like it'll probably open up new stuff in the tech trees. So, not all that important right now because we can't afford anything in the tech tree. But we'll definitely queue up our next area to scan and get down here. I've got these tourists I gotta get rid of. Oh, this one needs electricity. Let's get an electrical cable put down. Just right there. Yeah, that should do it. And then I'm also going to get the upgrade. It'll cost 2 polymers, so it's not too costly. And let's put down some places for tourists. Because I have a couple around here, and they're getting homesick. But they give us money, so it's probably time to branch out into tourism. Do I have a Hawking Institute already? It needs 15 machine parts, so that's probably why. But it definitely has to be in this dome because it gets the research buff. So we'll put the Hawking Institute there. I don't have the hotel unlocked. Let's see. Low G amusement park. Yeah, let's get... Well, if we get this in here... Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll make another dome for tourism. The tourist dome. And we'll put it right here. We'll make it the barrel dome. Once we get that researched, we'll put the barrel dome here. They'll get the buff from the view, which will raise the comfort, and we'll just load it up with like the hotel, the amusement park, a bunch of services and stuff. It'll be a whole thing. But that's a later project. Much later project. Let me see. Okay, all of our jobless people are without specialization. All of my slots are taken at the Martian University, so I can't increase anyone there. Let me go through and make sure all our service buildings are all opened up and available for all the workers.
Milestone achieved.
Oh, hold on. What did I... Liquid water, maybe, on the surface of Mars? Dig lake. Okay, yeah. Dig a lake, maybe. New special project, capture meteors. We have succeeded in capturing and diverting meteors towards our general vicinity. Oh, I forgot. I did that last time. So my rocket is coming back down. I'll plop it down right here. Get these colonists off the planet. But basically, we may get damaged around our domes, but I'm trying to harvest polymer and metal from meteors. So I kind of slingshot a bunch of meteors in our general direction. Let's see where the storm is. Okay, it's over here. So we should be fine. And that'll give us a bunch of resources. So that is now back. That's why we didn't have any fuel, because it took all the fuel. We took 60 fuel in order to do that. Come on, rocket, it's almost home. This one's gonna be here a while. It needs polymers. And we're only at 17 of 80, and I don't have enough to prioritize that. Look! There's some green around our lake, I think.
Research complete.
Maybe some moss. Okay, so metal costs are now lowered. So that's great news for us. Let's do what I said I was going to do. Put the carbonate processor into the queue. Right now we are on the thing that's helping us advance our mystery, the Beyond Earth initiative. I'll be able to get resources once we are completed with the research here. Basically, we're exchanging research for resources. Let's see. And then everything else is as explained last time. The meteor shower will happen for 1 day. Well, almost 2 days. We know the drone load's heavy. I don't have a drone factory yet. No one's really working in the metal factory. We do have some people in the machine parts factory, and we're doing good on machine part production. And we're doing pretty good on polymer production. It's just so many of our resources require polymer for upkeep that it doesn't move very quickly. Let me go in and make sure. Okay, yeah, we can open a slot here. I'm just going through making sure there's slots available here and here. So we do have enough slots for untrained workers. That's our school, imparting them with good traits. Everyone's open and filled there. This can have a night shift. This has a space available. That's all filled up. Let's see. That's all filled up. That's all filled up. This needs botanist, right? Yes. We've got 15 seed parcels. And it needs 10 stored seeds per disbursement, I think. That one's filled up. That one's filled up. Yep, all filled up. Those are the only service ones in this dome. Let's come down here. And I checked all these as much as I could, and all these are opened up and available. So now it's up to them to move to the appropriate places. And our rocket's ready, so let's bring it down and get rid of these tourists and take their money. Right there. They should go... Unfortunately, this is going to cause dust scatter, but I'm willing to accept that. I'm willing to accept some dust.
Breakthrough discovered.
Okay, so we got a breakthrough. Non-medical service buildings upgrade. Service bots. Service buildings no longer require workers and operate at 100 performance. Okay, that's not a problem. Like, service buildings are where my non-specialized workers work. And if I don't have slots for them, they're unemployed, and I don't have enough facilities to train them into specialized positions. So I don't really need that right now. I've had that problem before when I've played on my own, though, where I have too many specialized colonists and not enough unspecialized. So I guess at that time it is a wise investment, but it's not necessary right now in this playthrough. We're getting a ton of resources over here. We should get metals and polymers. So yeah, these are polymers, and then these are metals. So the reason I did this was to hopefully increase our polymer count, specifically for this rocket, so we can get it off our planet. Departing tourists, 3. Good. Those are all our tourists. Once this is fueled up and ready to go, we'll get them off. Right now, fuel is kind of scarce though, so they're gonna have to wait a little longer. I don't need this working at night. We're gonna have that turned off at night. We have enough concrete. We don't need it at night. How much are you producing? 2 machine parts per day. So that basically means everything's going to maintenance right now. So it'd be great to have engineers. You know, a lot of engineers. Yeah, because this requires 3, so... Overstaying tourists. Got a couple. Okay, well, where's the other one? Okay, he's leaving, so we're okay. Don't worry, we're on it. We'll get you back home. Eventually, on Mars time. You know how it is. Fun fact about Mars, it's a little smaller than Earth, but it's also a little slower in its rotation. So the days are slightly longer than an Earth day. The gravity wouldn't be as intense on Earth, but it's not as low as on the moon, of course. It'll be interesting to see how human bodies and physiology adapt to the lower gravity. So we got basically all our botanists are working here.
Resources are low.
Low on polymers, yes. They're all going to here, that's why. We know the drone load is heavy. Don't worry, we are aware. Let's see. Fuel is being deposited here as we get it to spare. And we are keeping it up a little bit. Let's come over here. Maybe we'll increase... Yeah, we can increase fuel production. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna have the fuel factories all operating during the day. What kind of strain does that put on my power grid? Okay, we'll be fine because they're all turned off at night and it's just the one working. So that'll ramp up fuel production. The reason our polymers are being slowly made is because the fuel is also low. So if we focus on fuel production, we'll fix a lot of problems. This is 68% filled, and this is 57% filled. We've got a whole bunch of growth on our terrain now. These little marks are because this was a cement plant deposit that was stripped bare. So now I filled the hole with a little lake. And so we got some nice green plant life. Pretty much centralized around the lake. It doesn't go very far as soil quality. Once we get enough water in our atmosphere though, it'll rain. And that'll increase the soil quality over the entire map. Requires water. Total demand 19, producing 12. Yeah, and these aren't filling up very quickly. Once these are done filling, I'll be able to... I can keep them, but I can turn them off. The reason we want to keep them is until everything is in a good level range, we may lose some water in the lakes. So we want to keep them around in order to... I'm going to turn this off. In order to top these off, you know, maintain them. So does that alleviate? Yeah. That alleviates the water problem. We'll come back in and turn it on at night. because the reason the water demand is lower now is we're focusing on fuel. And the fuel requires water. So at night, when the fuel factories are turned off except the one, we'll be able to come back and turn this on. If I remember. I am bad at remembering. Look, it's planting! New growth!
Resources are low.
Yes, I know polymers are low. How are we fueling up over here? Not very quickly. It's okay. Our production is very good right now. And here goes our collector, grabbing up those tasty resources from our meteor shower. And here's the fruit of our endeavor. Just a bunch of polymers and metals. Each of these polymer stones is like only 1 or 2 though. Yeah, they're just 1, 2 if you're lucky. So while it did help us boost our polymer, we probably only got about 12 to 18 polymer resources. I'm gonna check my stream real quick, make sure I'm not frozen. Because that's happened before. Back in the beginning, I did a couple of Mars streams that the screen froze and I was talking and commenting on things people weren't able to see. And that was not cool. Was not cool at all. But it looks like everything's fine and moving just dandy over on my end. Which means it is on everyone else's end. So, you can see what I can see, and everything is good. Everything is right in the streaming realm. I'm such a lucky gal to have working things now. Didn't mean to do that. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Okay. Oh, I gotta get back into a comfortable position. You know how your eyes get comfortable in one perspective and then you rotate your map and your brain freaks out? Or at least that's me. You'll have to tell me if I'm being weird. I forgot to turn this on at night. Oh well. Press forward. Onward. Let's see. Check our water production. We're doing good. We're fixing to go into our night cycle. So I'm going, as soon as these solar panels go down, I'm going to turn on our lake pump again. Because when the solar panels go to sleep, that's when it's night.
Sector scanned.
Ooh, there's a lot of water in that sector. Okay, let me turn on our pump. Cue this up. Oh, there's a lot of water just like right here in this deposit. And a dried lake deposit. Looks like we've got just a random meteor shower happening over here. Luckily, we don't have any domes over there, so we should be okay. Nothing's gonna get damaged. Everything will be good and dandy. Autosave is saving our butt. I wish there was autosave in FL Studio, but there's not. I learned that the hard way. Okay. So we've got...
Resources are...
Hey, Cryptic! How's it going? Let me, take a moment here. We're gonna pause our game real quick. Welcome in, Cryptic. Thank you for stopping by. I hope your day's been lovely. I'm gonna give you a shout out. It's going good. That's great. Thank you for stopping by. I always enjoy seeing you around the atrium.
I just realized I'm gonna watch this VOD back because I watched parts of the VODs to make sure everything is alright. And I'm gonna have to watch this part and listen to it. And I'm gonna probably cringe. So, future me, fuck you. You bitch. Yeah, you, future you, watching this. Take that. Yeah. Idiot.
Good, clean fun. That was Power Wash Simulator. For people around, definitely go check out my friend Cryptic. He's a cool gamer and he does a lot of stuff in Blender as well. So a great artist all around. And a great person to have fun with. Okay, well, let's see what's going on here. Needs polymers to function. So that's just a transportation problem. We do have polymers. Our lakes are going good. 69! Nice. Okay, Earth has conditioned me to be weird. 67%? Almost. Not quite as nice. I know we're low on the rare metal front. Let's see. We've got 52 rare metals, so it's just the production of the electronics parts that's a little slow. Hopefully we'll get some engineers trained up there. This I don't think is functioning right now. So it's a vicious cycle because we need electronic parts to train engineers to make electronic parts. So we're in a bit of a pickle. Okay, let's continue on. I have 12 jobless colonists now. What's going on with that? Okay, I have a lot of unspecialized workers. So what I can do, I have a thing that takes up a lot of specialized workers. And that's a ranch. So let's go to life support. And let's get an animal ranch put down. We'll put it here next to our farm. And what does that take to build? Okay, luckily we have all the resources for it. I need to get these tourists off my planet. Let's see. We still need fuel for it.
Anomaly found.
So one of our meteors has brought in an anomaly. So our research rover will go and check that out. It looks like that'll give us research points, which will be a nice buff to our research. We're super close to having the Beyond Earth initiative finished, and then we can choose from a panel of options on what kind of resources we want. This will also progress our mystery, but we need to fill it with polymers, and polymer production is kind of low right now. Let's see, this is filled up on the concrete, so it's just that my little drones are too busy with work to transport it properly. Probably because they're all working on this, and there's only like 3 guys working here, I think. 2! I've only got 2 guys working at this station. I think... How are we doing over here? Okay, they've got 3. And I don't really need a lot of help over here right now, so we're gonna move our commander over to this dome to help out with the transportation problems. I forgot to turn our lake off during the daytime, but it doesn't matter, we're back into the night cycle. Drone load heavy. You don't say. 74%, 79%. So these are almost done, and then I can shut them off. Look at all our grass. You can't really see it because it's dark, but it's there, I promise. Let's see. Looks like the meteor storm has finished, so everyone's safe to move about. Okay, so that's all fueled up, just waiting on polymers. And this is just waiting on fuel. I can, since we're sending it to Earth, and I've got enough rare metals, let's also load this up with rare metals and get a...
Analyzed.
We got 1,000 research points for that anomaly. But we'll get a nice chunk of money for our war metals. Let's see. We're doing good on our basic resources. Food production is a little concerning. So it's a good thing we are building a ranch. We definitely need to be producing food at a better rate. Let's come over to this dome. I want to make sure there's people working at this tower. There is. We can't have multiple shifts at places that require botanists. They only work one shift per day, and if I try to open these up, it just moves the shift. So it is how it is now. I'm going to change this from seed crops to a food, though. We'll change it to vegetables. Let's see, wheatgrass. Do I have anything that's better producing? Yes, rice, vegetables. Algae just increases
Sector scanned.
oxygen. It doesn't produce food, really. Kelp produces oxygen in some food. I don't really want that. Let me check the outputs on the rest of these. Let's see. Wheatgrass is only 2 leaf crops. Let's do leaf crops. That gives us 12. Rice is 15. That's 10. Vegetables is 12. So this is the most beneficial loadout. Let's also check the other farms. We can get corn, but it decreases soil quality. So I would need something that also increases soil quality put in, like fruit trees. So after this is produced, I'll switch this to corn.
Meteor incoming.
Oh, it hit it hit our friend's rocket, but I guess they have plot armor, so that's not a problem. Also, let's queue up some nice tasty animals over here. It's already got goose, so let's do turkey and rabbit, because I think the other one's doing chicken. Give them some nice diversity in food. And then once we can get outdoor ranches, I believe that unlocks things like cattle. So we finished researching the Beyond Earth initiative. I'm gonna queue it up again, because that's a recurring thing.
Our contributions towards the Beyond Earth project have been received, and we have Reed Goddenberry's everlasting thanks on behalf of humanity's future.
Okay, so now we get to select what we want. I don't need more applicants right now, so I don't think I'll go for the first or the second option. So we can either get funding or reduce the cost of robotics techs. We're not really researching robotics techs right now either, so let's get funding. And I know we've done that the last 3 times, but it's the thing we need the most. Okay, where was I? I'm gonna go ahead and switch this up. That gives us 17. Quinoa gives us 22. So we're gonna switch to quinoa. Let's see, potatoes give us 55. But fruit trees give us 88. So does quinoa increase soil quality? It doesn't. So I'm going to switch to fruit trees, and then we'll switch this to corn. And then we'll have the other foods produced over at this farm. Yeah, the wheat and the potato. I'm going to change the wheat up to something that gives us a soil quality boost. We'll get fruit trees because that gives us a whole bunch of food and soil quality. And then we'll do potatoes, which takes a little away. And then we'll do a seed crop. Oh, seed crops increase the soil quality, so this isn't necessary. We'll just go back to wheat. This was our other ranch. Oh, it is producing rabbit. So let's change the other one. Chicken, goose, rabbit. Turkey, chicken. This was requiring some electronics parts. That's going to be a while before we get to that. And that'll increase our post for our scientist. We still have a lot of people unemployed that are in the non-specialized field. So do I have anything else that could just absorb unspecialized workers? So this takes 9 workers. Produces food, consumes oxygen and water depending on the animal type. Food based on the breed. So I guess I could get this. Maybe we'll put it over here. Trying to line up its pipeline and stuff that it needs over here. I don't want it too far because my colonists need to be able to walk to it and not completely lose their marbles walking over to it. There we go, and that should connect it to both oxygen and water. How's oxygen production over here? Going great. Okay. So that'll take some time because it requires polymers. So we'll leave it there. But we still have that problem. And we just kind of figure out. So a lot of them are clustered around these 2 domes. So this one here will help fix that problem. And then we'll get another one over here. This has got uneven terrain. I can flatten it. Oh wow, I didn't realize this was a thing. It needs to be open, so that's just sucking up our polymers, but I'm not producing enough electricity right now for this area. Okay, let's get our terrain leveled. So go over here to our terrain editor, get flatten. And flatten this area. And you get to work on that. Okay, he's got the idea. He's going. 78%. 98%. We're almost there. And look at how mossy everything is. Oh, I'm so proud. Okay, cue that up for scanning. We know things aren't working the best right now. What's going on in the Hanging Garden? Why is the Hanging Garden not working? Water. Total demand 6.2. We need to increase the water production over here. Probably our last moisture evaporator. I guess here is where it's gonna have to go. And then we'll get our pipe. And then we'll give it its own dedicated solar panel for power. because solar panels only take metal. There we go. We'll put it right there and that'll power it. Oh, this is ready for takeoff. 12. I'll accept that. I'll accept that much. Okay, get off my planet. See you, folks. Well, they gave us chump change and money. They were super unsatisfied with their visit. Could you imagine if that's how things were?
Are low.
I need to put a battery here. Could you imagine if that's how things were run? You go to a place and then you paid depending on your satisfaction level. There'd be anarchy in the streets. This needs polymers, so... How are we doing on water production over here? We've got plenty over here. So our university's back to work. Let's see, it's getting officers, medics, scientists, geologists are our least needed field right now. Okay, I'm going to switch to engineer specialist. So what that's going to do is every person that's trained right now, just going to be engineers. Engineers all the way down. What do you mean? Power production 4.5, total demand 5. Oh, I forget, as our atmosphere and stuff increases, the efficiency of our solar panels decreases. Because they're getting less UV rays. So we need to have a couple more solar panels than we did in order to have things work properly.
Sector scanned.
Okay, there was concrete in that sector, but not much else. Do up a new scan. Let's see. Needs polymers. Everyone needs polymers. Let's see. That one's at 84%. Is this one complete? This one's completed. Okay, I'm gonna shut off this pump. And we'll keep it around for now because, yeah, as you can see, the water level's already decreasing. Slowly, this will decrease. So if it gets to around 80% again, we will turn the pump back on. Okay, we got some money in funding too. And I'm going to need to order a rocket. So let's go ahead and just get a cargo rocket because we need stuff anyway. Bulk up on electronics. Bulk up on polymers. And machine parts. My funding isn't that great. We're going to fill the rest with drones. So we'll get 20 of those each, and then a whole boatload of drones to help lessen the burden of our lacking commanders. That leaves us with basically no money, but that's okay. I'm willing to live with basically no money. We're pretty much kind of self-sufficient right now. We just need more specialists. Goodness, we are just so many people are unemployed right now. My housing spaces are running out too. I'm fixing to have homeless people. I've only got 4 nursery slots. How are we on the research front on that barrel? Nowhere near. But it's kind of cheap, so I'm gonna put it up to the top. That way we can get our barrel dome down here. We'll get 2 of the arcology spires, which will give us 64 housing slots. And then we'll fill it with our tourism junk. A dome with a purpose. 86%. 94%, so it loses stuff pretty quickly right now because our atmosphere kind of sucks. Which is fine. Do I have an upgrade for this yet? Nope. They're working the best they can. Let's check our soil quality. So yeah, this is as wide as our grass is gonna go for now over here. And if I plant a forestation plant down here later on, it'll start growing grasses and stuff. Right now it's just kind of mosses. Just a generalized mossy texture. Over here we have a little more complex life. We've got some grasses and some lichens, which are producing outside oxygen. Way to go, guys. We are incredibly slow on spreading this foliage around, though. Let me come back over here so I can change that farming plot from seeds to corn. We should be producing a lot of food now, which we need. We are just like hemorrhaging food right now. Yeah, we've got one homeless person already. You're not? I'm working on it, I promise. Okay, let's see. We're doing pretty okay on resources.
We have received grave news from Earth. It seems Reed Goddenberry has fallen ill and doesn't have much time left.
Okay, so this is part of our mystery. The billionaire has sent a special request out to us. It seems I can no longer hide the fact that I am and have been dying in these recent months. Although this may explain my push for the haste in the completion of the Beyond Earth initiative. To some, the reality is that it's badly needed with or without my condition in mind. People are suffering and dying on Earth in war, from disease, from malnutrition. All of this is not necessary, and my vision will remedy all of it once complete. So I convey this message to you, whom I have come to see as my closest partners in this endeavor. Please redouble your efforts, for it would please a dying old man greatly to see the plan bearing fruit before his death. But if not to warm my old heart, do it because you believe in what the initiative represents, as I know you do. I am at a loss for words. I don't know if I can keep up that promise, good sir. I am not as capable as you think I am. Okay, we've got our rocket with our supplies. Let's plop it down over here. Oh, goodness, of course. Rocket malfunction. The satellite camera shows the rocket you're trying to land is stranded in orbit. A small jet of liquid is gushing out from the side. Our Liberty 1 rocket seems to have suffered a malfunction in the fuel tank. There are worries the rocket won't survive the landing sequence. We can attempt the landing with a full payload. Chance the rocket will explode. Or jettison the payload and then land. Safe landing, but cargo is lost. I'm going to chance it because if it explodes, I'm just down one rocket and that's not a problem right now. I've got 3 of them. But I get a chance of getting my supplies. And if I jettison the cargo, I've wasted my money and we lose our supplies. So I'm gonna take that chance. Oh, gosh darn it. Gosh heckin' dang. Unfortunately, the malfunction affected our rocket's landing trajectory and threw her off course, resulting in a crash landing. We have lost both the rocket and her cargo. Gosh dang it. Just heck. I'm not gonna focus on that. I'm so sad, but I'm not gonna focus on it. To the future. We could do another lake here. We do another lake there. I'm going to move this waste rock thing, so I'm going to get rid of the waste rock dump there and move our sites for that waste rock. Still kind of close by, but right there. So our people can transport it.
Sector scanned.
They're on their way. And then I'll get a nice, decent sized lake right here. Let's see, did I build one of every of these? I don't have one for rare metals. So I can put that down. But that requires electronics parts, and I don't want to waste it. There were some polymer in that scanned thing, so that's good. Our collector should go over there and get those here shortly. Okay. This just needs 3 more to be completed. I'm not trying to scan. Goodness. That needs a lot more. I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it in time, guys. I think this guy's gonna die in vain. And we're gonna have destroyed another mystery. But at least this mystery doesn't also destroy us like the last one. 94%? Oh, 74. I need to turn this back on. How are we on fuel? Okay, we're doing great on fuel production. I'm going to lower this back down to where they're only working at 1 shift throughout the day, which is good because that was making us run out of electricity pretty quickly and taking up water. So now that everything is back on a level playing field, as far as fuel goes, we should be seeing less problems. We should be seeing increased polymer production too. Okay, and it looks like our engineer training's paying off because this is already a little more filled up than it was last time. That's always good. Let's see. But we are not ready yet to exploit the underground rare metal deposits. When colonists arrive on Mars, they will be able to operate the... We have people here. We've been here a long time. The tutorial still thinks I'm on a robot phase or something. It doesn't recognize my people as people anymore. Okay. All this stuff is nice and clear. Let's choose a nice lake size to put down here.
Research complete.
I have the huge lake. How big is large lake? Okay. Yeah. Uneven terrain. It's a freaking lake, my dude. It's uneven by nature. So I got the barrel dome finally. Let me place down my pipe here. Just real quick. Too far from a working drone commander. What's his radius? Oh, just barely outside the scope of influence. Okay. I think I can work in these constraints. Hold on. Maybe a little hard with this decorative rock I've put up. But we'll try. Okay. Nope, that decorative rock is not gonna let me pass. In the moment I come over here, it's out of range. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Even though that lake fits so perfectly and snugly. We're just gonna rotate it. Until it is in a place where the drone commanders. Blocking objects, uneven terrain. Are you kidding me? Here we go. I don't want it too close to that landing pad though. And the whole purpose was to try and cover up this exhausted deposit. Okay, so let's try a different lake size. So instead of large lake, let's just have a normal lake. Right there. And then we'll get our piping put down. And I have space for it right there, so that's good. Too far. Nope. Undo. Aha, there we go. So we'll have a normal lake over there, a huge lake here. Let's work on our new dome. Oh, I have a prefab mega dome. I forgot about this. Oh, I'm so freaking... Okay. So I forgot. As a gift for one of our milestones, they gave us just a whole freaking mega dome. We're gonna put that there. This is gonna be like our capital city mega dome. Is that... I don't think... Okay, it's got influence from 2 drone commanders, but I am gonna need to get a 3rd one. What does it take to make one of those? Things that I don't have. Okay, I'm gonna set this to medium priority again. The guy's dying, it's the least I can do for him. Okay, they're almost done graduating, but we are just horribly managed right now. We've got some unemployed people. A lot. I think there's a medic over there that's unemployed for some reason, a botanist, engineers. That makes no sense. Maybe it's just because of where they live and they haven't gone to new places because there's no living slots available for people to move around. That's okay. We're fixing to have our dome built. I'll have to make sure I build primarily in these corners because over here those buildings aren't going to get serviced. I know the drone load's heavy. I tried to fix it, but my rocket exploded. How are we doing on research front? 74% researched. Oh, I forgot. I can go queue up something new. We're also gonna put Beyond Earth up 1. We'll let this get completed. Let's see. Let me look at my lower cost research items. Factory amplification increases production by 25%, but also increases power consumption by 20, which is a lot. Colonists without proper specialization suffer a lower work penalty. Security officers and medics have +10 performance when working in their specialty. We'll do that one. Oh, I can get the Spire. I want the Spire instead, the Sanatorium, because that one helps cure people of their negative traits, things like gambler and alcoholic and stuff can get cured at the Sanatorium. So we definitely want to research that Spire. We are low on food. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna open up my trade pad. We will give concrete in exchange for food. What's going on with our food production right now? I'm going to have to cancel seed crops for a while and just focus on high yielding crops. So we're gonna have to do that over here. This is gonna be fruit trees. This is gonna be corn. And our tower over here. Leafy greens was a big producer. Vegetables. Rice. There we go. Yay! Thank you, Japan! You're my best friend! I will definitely take food from you. Please take my concrete. 100%, so I can turn this one off. That lake is now filled. This one is filling up slowly but surely. This one is waiting on some machine parts before it'll complete. But the piping's all ready for it. Let's check our soil quality. Well, it's not going to change until this is completed, so we'll hold off. The Megadome is going up slowly but surely. I'm going to move the commander to the place where there's that hole in service. That should help things out a little bit. This is needing to be repaired. I need to put a waste rock thing down here, and I didn't know that. That needs machine parts to be repaired. So we have some of those. That shouldn't be a problem. Waste rock can go right there. Come on, Megadome! Hi, son. Nice to see your glowing face. And the reflection of my dome. Are these guys working? Yeah, they're working. Okay, they're helping. Slowly but surely, we'll get there. And I need to get there because I've got homeless citizens now. Okay, let's see. Let's get our
sector scan.
Life support and stuff set up. There's an anomaly right here. That's going to unlock things in the skill tree, which isn't really all that helpful. But it has 2 polymers in that sector.
Research complete. Milestone achieved.
Okay, we got a boost for building our first Megadome. So Martian Patents is almost researched, and it went ahead and completed the dosed repulsion, which means solar panels will clean themselves. Basically at this point, we'll get factory amplification, I guess. No, I changed my mind. Raising the ground, costless waste rock. I don't really need any of that. Open farms. Plants edible crops at the cost of seeds. Fully grown plants are harvested for food by drones. So that wouldn't require workers, but it would require us to plant seeds as a crop, and we can't really afford that right now. In-dome buildings require maintenance less often. Let's definitely get that one. I've got the milestone. Everyone's sending off fireworks. They're super happy. I am aware this dome does not have life support. I'm turning it off so no one goes there. Okay, so we need life support. We need a large oxygen tank. And a Moxie. And let's see what we got in ways of power. All of our advanced power stuff needs electronics parts. I can't really rely on solar panels or wind turbines. And I don't have polymers to build these things. I'm kind of stuck with the one option. We'll get a solar field here. We'll start out with this. Let's go over here and get a universal depot. Right here. Request 3 of everything. And then we're going to need water production. I'm gonna have to come over here and we're gonna have to just take the dive. Okay, we're gonna get rid of sustainable architecture. We're gonna get moisture evaporators. I know that's 20,000 research, but we literally cannot build most of our domes without it. So we'll definitely have to get that down. For metals extractor, school, casino, what's going on with these? Oh, they require electronics parts, and we're not producing enough. How many of my workers are in here? Okay, so we're producing slightly more. That gave us 4. That's good. Yes, I know shuttle transportation is heavy right now. This only needs the 1 more polymer. But most of our polymers right now I think are going here. Which I want to try to get this done. I don't think we're going to finish the mystery in time before this man dies. That only needs a handful more of electronics parts, and then we'll have more research per day. This is all filled up on workers. Here's Japan's rocket giving us food. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. That should help us stave off starvation.
Resources are low.
While we produce new, better producing crops. Seeds are done here, so I can change these now. We'll change this to quinoa. Luckily, food, diversity is not a huge thing, I think. So they're not going to get upset with me if the food's not diverse enough. See, that's gone down to 94%. That's almost 100, so we're going to shut it off. And this is 18% filled. Let's check our soil quality map. Okay, so that moves us out slightly more. And let me come back over here and see. We are producing 0.1% at least now, which is a whole heck of a lot more. Japan is offering 60 food for 50 concrete. We will accept. We have a really good relationship with the with Japan's colony here on Mars. So they often take our trade offers first. And their rocket is pink.
Resources are low.
That's pretty nifty. Let's see, the lake here is not losing too much water per day, so those will be fine. This one's already at 25%.
Resources are low.
Shut up. I know they're low. I know it! You don't have to tell me what's going on in my machine parts factory. I don't have workers there. That's what's going on with it. See, that's Japan's rocket.
Research complete.
Oh, thank goodness we have some money. I'm gonna queue up that research thing again right away. It's gonna be a long time before we get to it, but it'll definitely help. Let's come down here. That only needs 3 more electronics parts. You guys really need to hurry up and get me more specialized workers, please. I need to come here and move up moisture evaporator. That's going to be like top next to the Mars Earth Initiative. I'll be able to get funding from that as well once we get that completed. The Beyond Earth Initiative, I mean. See, no one's in here yet because we're working on building things up, and I've got 2 whole drones on it. They're doing their best. But I need those moisture evaporators in order to make this dome a functioning livable space. Oh, thank goodness. Okay. I just need to get electricity to this. That'll take up 9 of our unemployed, non-specialized colonist workers.
Resources are low.
Connect it to the electricity here. Let's see. They've got goats. Let's do cattle. And let's do pig. I don't know what ostrich tastes like. Personally, I don't know what anything tastes like, but I don't know. I've never heard of human eating ostrich that frequently. Only in like an exotic markets. So we'll definitely have goats, cattle, and pigs, because those seem to be common across most cultures. That'll give us a boost in food. And look at them. Okay. Let's go back over to... Oh, these need piping. So I am aware they do not have power. That's what the solar field's going to be for. But we need to put down a pipe there. Ooh, the Church of the New Ark is offering 78 food. Okay, so we'll take that. And then once this is completed and they're off, we're going to close the trade route. Because I don't have that much concrete production to keep this up. But it has helped us prevent starvation. And I am checking to see if there's any upgrades I can get for food production facilities. It looks like they're capped at what they're doing. Oh, random meteor here. Will you give us a resource? Nope. Just an environmental meteor. Auto-saving. Saving my ass. Okay, let's see. I can't do anything until it's gone, though. Sorry about that. So let's do this. Let's take care of ourselves. Let's do a stretch. Stretch. And get hydrated, friends. Take care of yourselves. Okay. This is a little more than halfway done. Let's go check on the polymers factory and see how it's doing. It is producing 6 a day. We do need a lot of engineers. This got the same amount of engineers. I've got a couple more over here, so that's good. It doesn't do us any good though until we have machine parts to fix our metal deposits. We have enough to make enough electronics parts right now that that's not really going to be a problem, but it will be a problem in the future if we don't take care of it, of course. let's take a look at our lake. 61%, 71%. Let's turn that one back on. 83%. We'll leave that one off for a little longer. It's still plugging away, doing its best to keep things warm. I can't really build any more items that would help with the terraforming. So we're kind of in a terraforming deadlock for a while. Next, after we get some things built back up and we bolster our supplies a little better, let me get a rocket request actually. I do have a little bit of funding. Let's see if I can get... Okay, I can get 15 each of these and 10 polymers. I'm trying to debate if getting polymers would be better than getting a drone. Maybe let's get 5 less machine parts so we can get some workers. It's a hard choice. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. We need more drone workers. But we definitely need electronics parts, so we're not going to lower that any. But mostly we need the rocket here so we can do missions on Mars. Oh, I forgot to turn off our trading pad. I'm gonna go do that now. None. For none. Sorry. Thank you, but no. I can't spare concrete right now. Okay, we're going down on food. Our production says it's higher than our consumption, but our food is still decreasing pretty rapidly. So we'll see if that holds up after the harvesting cycles come in.
Sector scanned.
3 anomalies, that's good. Let's see. Okay, good. One of these is going to boost research, so we definitely need that. One of them is going to unlock research in our menu. And one of them is kind of a mystery, so we'll see. We'll definitely queue up some more scanning areas. Get those fixed up. Hopefully the rocket actually makes it into port this time. Okay, oxygen in this dome is being produced. That's good. It's gonna get stored for now because there's not things taking up oxygen. So it's good that we have that big storage tank there. It'll come in handy. This is filled up just because we don't have a lot of drone workers here, so we'll definitely assign our new drones to that station once they come in. Gonna get a quick overview. So we have a medic without a job. Let me make sure all our medical facilities are open up then. This one needs medics. So I think our issue again is just in housing. Because they won't move unless there's free space, and we don't have free space. Oh, thank goodness, our Hawking Institute is done. No, only scientists work here. We'll open up all the shifts. Because I need my geologists working in their respective fields, because those are some geologists there. And then unspecialized workers aren't going to be very productive. Let me check how we're doing on engineers. Still desperately needing them.
Are low.
Okay, so I need to pause this for a second. Grab these drones. Reassign all those drones on that ship to that hub. So those 3 will go over there. I'm going to export the rare metal as well, so we can get more funding.
Meteor incoming. Resources are low.
Oh, it struck there and did nothing. Oh no, it did. It did. It fractured a dome. Of course it did. What do you need? Is it concrete? No, it's this dome it damaged. It needs 5 polymers. High priority. Okay, it's fixed. Thank goodness. That took up polymers that were otherwise better placed. So we got a worker there now. Because they moved. We don't have a lot of machine parts workers. How are we doing on food? See, I guess it goes through cycles. We need to be producing
Resources are low.
just obscene amounts of food every season, and we're not able to do that. Let's see. Everything here is working fine. We'll get massive food payloads when these come in, but the time it takes for these to come to fruition is pretty hefty. I guess that's the trade-off. We get more food for these, but they require a longer time to produce. Okay, can you do a cycle of dropping off and picking up? Hey Jixoy, welcome in. Good to see you. Let me give you a quick shout out while you're here. Thanks for stopping by. You better not be double dipping. I better not see you on someone else's stream. You better be taking care of yourself. Just saying. Here we go. Maybe we'll get another tale in the Yoshi saga.
You, it's the last member of the DK crew. It's all so strong, it isn't funny. It make a Kremlin cry out for mommy. It lift up a boulder with relative ease. Makes crushing rocks seem such a breeze. He may move slow, he can't jump high, but this Kong's a hell of a guy. Come on, crank
The DK rap.
fridge. Oh, nuts, peanuts, kind of spells. Grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells. Grapes, melon, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah, walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells. Grapes, melons, oranges, and coconut shells. Oh yeah.
Well, this takes me back. This is the first time I've heard this song in like a decade. Well, welcome in. Enjoy the lurk. I hope your work goes well. I guess you're going to be working on your animation and stuff that you were talking about on Twitter earlier. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for considering me for your lurk. I am. Okay. Then have fun. And relax and take it easy. Okay. This one is lake is now filled up. Let's turn that off. This lake is filled up. We're going to turn that off. This is at 71%, so we'll turn it back on. I was going to work on it earlier, but I got distracted as usual. That tends to happen. There's always something. Yeah, I got distracted the other day, and I couldn't really work on my Rattober piece because I had to go back on that VOD and redo the song by the way, I named it The Power of Friendship because because of our banter. And the fact that you helped me recover it. So that'll be on the new album, which should be released in a couple weeks. I've already uploaded it to my distributor, communicator. I've uploaded it to my distributor, and it's just in processing now. So it's been pretty quick. So in a couple days, you should be able to listen to it anywhere you listen to music. And I'll also have it posted to YouTube, my YouTube channel, by next week as well, the full album. So that'll be nice and fun. Okay, let's see. Yes! Okay, let's see. Food. Okay, we're good. We had a huge payload come in. Very hyped. I'm glad that you enjoy it. We won't be doing a music stream next week. We won't be doing music streams for a couple weeks because next week I'm out on an adventure day. And then the week after, we're out on an adventure week. We're going to a big city. I'm gonna learn so much. But we'll be gone all that week. So we won't be back with music creation until November. I may make a couple for practice in the in-between. We'll see how everything goes. Back to the thing at hand. We're still desperately low on a lot of resources. Our solar farm is done here. Let's get... Nope, never mind. Batteries need polymers. So we're not going to build that yet. So for these things, I'm going to shut off its night production. That way it's only working when there's power. And it can store up the oxygen for when we actually do get to be in that dome. Okay. Fast forward again. Let's go over here. Check the new soil quality. Oh yeah, we're doing good. We're gonna be so freaking mossy. Okay, turn this off. Ooh, 4 anomalies. There's so many anomalies in this sector. That's definitely gonna help with our research. Okay, it says our rocket's ready for takeoff, so why... Oh, it's still waiting on... It's lying. It's waiting on rare metals. I'm actually gonna turn the cycle... We'll leave it on. That way it comes back to us. But once it comes back to us, we'll turn it off.
Complete.
Okay, so we...
Contributions towards the Beyond Earth project have been received, and we have Reed Goddenberry's everlasting thanks on behalf of humanity's future.
Okay, so sadly they're no longer offering us money. We chose that one too many times. So we'll just get the reduction cost of robotics techs as an option. Maybe I can get one more research in before that dude dies. So after moisture farming, we're gonna do another round of the Beyond Earth initiative, and hopefully we could just get a little farther before this rich, surprisingly based billionaire dies. Research lab and arcology aren't working, probably because they need parts. And we don't have a lot of parts to spare. We've got so many homeless people and unemployed people, but I can't really do anything about that right now without our moisture farms. Let's see. They're trying to pop out engineers as best as they can.
What was until recently pure science fiction has now become a reality. Rubicon Station has been built, and is already receiving its first permanent residents.
Okay, so a shipyard built in deep space. The station is expected to grow humanity's spacefaring capacity 1,000-fold. The unique location of the base is also perfect for fringe research purposes, boosting humanity's understanding of the universe. This project may have never been completed without our help and guidance. Reed Goddenberry's vision has become more real than ever. Effect: reduce cost of physics and engineering texts by 10%. Thank you, Rubicon. That was the asteroid mining facility. He's got 4 different projects that he wants our help in, so we need to try and help bolster the last 3. I don't think we're gonna make it before he dies. Unless it's story connected. I don't know if there's an actual time limit on these things, but maybe it's story connected. And he won't die until we're done, hopefully. Okay, so those are holding on pretty well. If we get a good enough level on everything, we should get rain, but I think we need to increase our atmosphere levels before that happens. I think atmosphere needs to be at least 25 before we can have liquid rain on Mars. And at least 25 moisture as well. So we're working toward it, but it's gonna be a minute. Food production this cycle is down, but I think it's just because nothing's been harvested. This cycle, we should have our first goat production. So we will... Oh, that's why food's going down. I think... No, it just says they consume water. I was like, do our livestock consume food? That would have made sense. But that's not the case. So our shuttle's fixing to go to Earth, and then it'll come back. We'll have a nice dollop of funding for our metals. Look at how mossy everything is. Oh my goodness, I'm in love with it. Yeah, so we got a nice boost in funding. Not enough to outsource our research efforts like we wanted, but enough. Okay, I'm gonna turn this off. That's at 84, that's at 81. Let's go ahead and turn these back on. Let me check my engineering. No engineers are working in this dome anymore. They're just like completely uninterested in making machine parts for me. Oh my goodness, everyone in this dome is so old. That makes sense. It was one of my first domes. Okay, let's see. 9%. Oh, this is gonna hurt. That 20,000 research bulk is pretty stiff. Gonna take a second to hydrate. Stay hydrated, friends. Make sure you're staying good and moist. Well, autosaving was happening. I could have saved it for then. But autosave means stretch time!
Resources are low.
5 anomalies. So there's one more here. What's going on with our research rover? Is it not researching? RC Explorer. Can it not get over here? Is that the reason why? I'm gonna try it. Where are you in the world, RC Explorer? It is turned on to automatic. It was just way over here in the outfield for some reason. So let's see. Gotta deselect that. Let's queue up one of these corners to scan. This terrain does look rocky, so maybe it can't reach over here? Maybe I need to do a terraforming thing? And I need to flatten an area here. Okay, and then our RC dozer will come here, flatten the area, and then my transporter will be able to pick up all these polymers and metals, and my explorer will be able to research these items. So that'll be good. Look, it's green on the map in the sky view too. Oh, just fills my Gilly heart with joy. My non-existent Gilly heart. Okay. No more of those. Don't do any of that. But what I can do, I can send you on an expedition to capture meteors. I've got a lot of fuel, and that'll give us polymers and metals. So let's do that. Okay, we are, food production-wise, we have hit an equilibrium. So we are now at least producing as much food as we're consuming. We have that. That's at 92%, so that's fine. That's now at 100. This is pretty close, so we'll turn those off. That way we're not just sucking up all the water. And maybe we'll get some nice water storage going on in this tank. Let's see how things are going over here. Yeah, our explorer can't get over here because the terrain's too rocky. I don't know where my dozer is. Can you work on this? I guess he needs drones. Let's get our RC explorer up here. Our RC commander, I mean. Explorer is already over there. Can I name my things? Can I? Rename! I can! Okay. Okay. The explorer is now Dora. Dora the explorer. Dozer can stay Dozer. What's this? Several supply pods in orbit have signaled readiness to execute guided landing procedures. The supply pods are not our own, though. They seem to belong to one of our rivals. They're not my rivals, they're all my friends. It seems a bug has caused the pod's navigation software to contact our colony instead of Japan's. Japan is definitely my friend. We can blatantly steal their cargo, but we certainly won't be able to feign the ignorance to the fact that the supply pods were theirs. No! No! Contact the rival colony and give them... Yes! Yes, that's how it should be. It is their things. We are not thieves. Get out of here with that nonsense. Get out of here. We take care of our space friends. I'm offended. You've offended me. Okay. Everything's getting to work. Look, it flattened out pretty quickly, and now they're on their way. Okay, so the commander I'm going to rename to Shepard. It's now Commander Shepard. Okay, Commander Shepard can go back to where I had him. Right there.
Meteor shower incoming.
Okay, let's see. I wonder if that's because of our rocket. We are just getting random scatterings of meteors around. I wonder where the shower itself is going to take place. We'll have to come check it here in a bit.
Sector scanned.
What should our transporter be called?
Anomaly analyzed.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the eye. A veritable treasure trove of
Okay, I'm not gonna wait for that to go through. We've heard it a million times. So now we've got compact hangars. So the maximum number of shuttles allowed in a hangar is increased by 6. So it basically doubles the number of rocket drones we can have. And then also advanced rocketry allows the construction of rockets on Mars. Passenger rockets carry 10 more colonists. So those are both equally impressive techs. We're gonna have to wait though, because we're putting everything into moisture farming right now. We're really close to having the funding to outsource to, but we can't really do anything about that. I think I'm going to try to keep my rare metal deposits above 40, and it requires 30 to begin transportation. Okay, let's select the defunct lands now, I guess. The things that aren't going to produce anything of worth. How is production over here? So they're still producing 3 a day. I still need 2 more. How many engineers? It says we need 0 engineers. Okay.
Analyzed.
But we need a crap ton of scientists, so we're gonna focus on scientists now. And that's really gonna help with our research anyway. We got 1,000 research points for that analyzed anomaly. We can't produce things until we've got the supplies. We don't got the supplies. I could get another cargo rocket. Or I can wait. I can wait until the meteor shower. So maybe this... Okay, let's see what this breakthrough is. Construction nanites. Building construct themselves slowly without drones. Nanites will seek out resources from nearby resource deposits. That's huge. That's like freaking mega important. But again, I don't have an open queue.
Meteor incoming.
Well, that broke a pipe. So it looks like our meteor shower's over here, which we've got to worry about a little bit. Because we do have things right here that it could just freaking tank. How's our lake doing? 83%? We'll turn it on.
Resources are low.
Low on food. How low? Okay, we're at 200. Let's open up our trading pad again. Let's trade metal for food.
Breakthrough discovered.
We'll turn this on. Core water. What does core water do? Uncovers extremely rich underground water deposits. Okay, that doesn't help right now. 71. We'll turn that on. Just gonna keep an eye over here. New York! Yes, New York! Giving us 100 food! Yes, we will gladly accept your offer.
Meteor incoming.
Okay. Drones! Oh no! Can I salvage? Salvage. I think I messed up. I thought salvage was mean save it. I think I killed that rover. No! I didn't mean to do it. He was my friend. Dome fractures. Goodness. High priority.
Anomaly analyzed. Meteor incoming.
We're in trouble because now it's impacting my domes.
Meteor incoming.
Yeah. Just everything's breaking.
Anomaly found.
Cool. That's cool, but
Meteor incoming.
I'm just taking on so much damage. And I don't have any people working in this factory too. I've got one person. I do too need engineers. Why did that university say I didn't need engineers? Please prioritize fixing this.
Meteor incoming.
What broke? Just everything. Come on. Somebody fix this dome. It's at high priority. God, how much polymers am I wasting on this thing? Go low.
Meteor incoming. Sector scanned.
Ah, shoot, that took out the entire line here. Okay, hold on. Completed special project. Capture meteors. Yeah! They're not in a good place.
Our colonists are suffocating.
Why is no one repairing this dome like I told him to? Can I evacuate this dome? Turn off domes that are turned off. Do not accept colonists. Do not consume power, oxygen, or water. When a dome is turned off, all buildings on the inside are turned off as well. I don't understand. Does that get colonists out? Filter colonists in the dome by desired or undesired traits. No, that doesn't do anything. Which other dome? Ah, shoot. I've got 2 domes that are in need of polymers, and the polymer factory is broke. It needs machine parts. Okay, I've got funding. I need a supply pod. Polymers, machine parts, go. No, we need more polymers right now. Launch. Okay, let's take a second. 4 drones destroyed. Life support grids are in danger. Still getting meteor impacts. Fuel explosion, resources lost. Leaks detected. Building destroyed. Rebuild. Was the battery. 3 domes without life support. Goodness, this was a horrible idea. This is taking more resources than I've got, that I'm getting back.
Resources are low.
Oh no, they're separate events. The meteor shower I triggered is over here. This is just a horrible meteor shower that decided to rain hellfire on me for no reason. Okay, we're working on it. We're working on the life supports, I promise. Land there. Our supply pod's almost here. I'm gonna plant it right down here in the grass so that they can get these supplies over to these domes ASAP. ASAP. Come on, pod! Come on! Lives are depending on it. Shut off the lakes.
Today we received news of Reed Goddenberry's passing. We are all deeply saddened by this loss.
Well, they didn't make it in time. But we still are inspired by his vision, a vision where humanity travels free amidst the worlds of a unified solar system. Although Goddenberry's death will dissuade many of his current partners to see the completion of the Beyond Earth initiative, we just may bring the plan to full or at least partial realization before other parties quit their involvement. We must see it through. I don't know if that's possible. Okay. Put a pod here.
Anomaly analyzed.
I'm going to turn off this trade pad now because we've got enough food. Okay, the fractured domes are getting repaired. I need to set this to high priority. I can bring these ones back down to medium now that they're repaired. And then we're going to salvage this pod. Oh, we need so many machine parts to repair so many things. Okay, we're gonna have to get this rocket back to Earth so we can get some money.
Resources are low.
Can I trade? Will someone trade? Can I trade fuel? I can't trade fuel. Let's see if we can trade metal for machine parts. Let's see if anyone takes that. Okay, we're at full workers there. Trying to pop out those polymers as quick as possible. Mimic, I'm gonna go to sleep. Thank you for the stream. I don't know if you're still here, but have a good sleep. And thank you for stopping by. Okay, let's check on our other buildings.
Resources are low.
Still only one person working in a machine parts factory, which is less than ideal. How about over here? That one's filled up. So that's good. Why is there no power over here? We've got... Oh, things need to be repaired, I guess. Okay. Open. Open sesame. Okay, that doesn't fix everything, but it fixed some of the things. This one's beyond broke, and that's why there's problems. But the water's not working, and that's a big problem. I'm going to have to do some power management. How are we on oxygen? This is a water tank. How are we on oxygen? Not enough to warrant shutting off a shift here. He's already down to one shift. Okay, let's see. I can do solar panels. That won't help me in the long run for the daytime, but it will help me. I mean, it'll help me during the daytime. The nighttime, they're just gonna kind of have to stick it out.
Sector scanned.
Deal with what they gotta deal with until we're back into fully functioning territory. Okay, we'll start out with that many. We'll see if that helps. Let's queue up a couple more of these places to scan. So my meteor showers were not the ones that hurt us. We just had a random one. Because mine are over here. These polymers are all things that I've created. And our transporter should be on the way. Okay, things are slowly getting repaired over here. But we still need just so much. Just so much. Luckily, our rocket is off to deposit the rare metals on Earth. That should give us enough funding to get a proper supply rocket. We're at 60% until moisture evaporators are researched. These are within reconnected to the grid, so we can get those shut off. This is still at 89%. That's at 81, so we'll turn it back on. Luckily, this dome is done. We're going to switch it back to medium priority. I'm going to check my soil quality real quick. Soil quality is doing great. We are just kind of locked right now into the places that we have the things. Let's see. What can I do? I can only wait right now until our rocket gets to Earth. Meteor shower is finally complete. Look! Polymer, right? No? Polymer! Yes. Okay. Oh. These are from my thing I accidentally salvaged instead of repaired. $87, 91, 93. Okay, we're doing good. We're at 23% moisture now. So we're pretty close to our 25 required. Then we'll just need a 25 atmosphere. This dome's getting kind of crusty. We really need to get the moisture evaporators in.
Funding received.
Oh, thank goodness. We've got enough funding. Okay. Cargo rocket. Bulk up on machine parts, polymers, electronics. All of our polymers by 1. And we'll also get a bunch of drones. I can increase these actually. Well, can I get... Yeah, there we go. I'm just gonna try to max this out as much as I can. Okay, then we're gonna launch that rocket, and that'll help us a lot. And hopefully it has a safe landing. Let's take a look here. Everything is doing horribly. For some reason, I have no geologist working in my metal extractor. Am I just out of geologists? It says I don't need that many geologists. I think it's lying to me about what I need. Because it still says 0 engineers, but we have spaces for lots of engineers. Okay, we're at 73% research for our moisture evaporators. We need polymers so bad, and this is just sponging up our polymers. I needed to get it all off my planet, because if it's there, it's gonna sponge up my polymers.
Sector scanned.
So I needed to sponge faster. Okay, I can turn this one off. I don't have enough botany things functioning right now. How's this dome doing, by the way? Still pretty bad. We still need so much more power than what we're outputting. I don't have enough to repair that. Okay, here's what we'll do. This, actually, we do have enough for. I just need to set it to high priority. And then we'll have our functioning power grid. So we'll just set that to high priority and hopefully it gets repaired pretty quick. That's at medium priority, so it shouldn't conflict. Okay, our cargo rocket is here too. So this is gonna help. Okay, you no more funding. I can't afford to waste our rare metals because we need to turn them into machine parts.
Resources are low.
18 buildings not working. Good lord. Everything's broken. Our transporter's doing his best, but our transporter's destroyed! No, I just figured that out. No. Rover. Oh god. Research panel. I need this one. We're gonna get rid of the carbonate power for now. I need rover printing, and I need it up there ASAP. Get out of here. Thank you. Okay, I can turn this back on. This one too. This one can stay off. No, don't load up on rare metals. Is there any planetary anomalies we can... Not really. I'm not gonna risk that meteor shower again. Not when I have all these materials laying around that my people can't access. Okay. I need to get this. And I need to just select, like, 4? Reassign to over here. And then I'll select another batch here. Vehicle inactive. Are these are damaged? Oh, I can't fix them. Okay. These ones will have to be salvaged. I am going to select some of these guys just sitting around. And I'm going to reassign them over to this drone commander. Oh, I need so many things. So many things I don't have. So that's almost done. It just needs 20 more. How's my electricity doing over here? Okay, we're finally within range. Let me close one of these so it's not taking too many polymers to repair. Destroyed vehicles, drone. Okay. We'll clear that up too. There's a lot of guys sitting around here, so let's spread them out a little. So these guys can go over to Commander Shepard. And let me see what our loadout is. So this is 6. Let me have at least 6 at every station. You. Reassign to that one. That'll give that one 6. Oh, this one has 11. So let's do 12. How many are assigned to this one? Oh, shoot! I reassigned all of these. No. You. Stay here. You're changing course. You're gonna go here so that there's 12. Okay, there's still 11 here. So... you are assigned to this one. So that way that one has 12. This one has 17, so I need to select. Okay, these 4 can be reassigned over to the sub. Okay, so that gives me 10 here. This should help. I didn't realize I had so many just lazy drones just sitting around doing nothing. This guy needs help. Commander Shepard, go help him. Okay, so that's 10 there. 17 here. Let's get 2 of these reassigned here. Is Commander Shepard at full capacity? Commander Shepard can take 20. Okay. What's going on with this guy? Out of power. Commander Shepard, did you not hear me? I said go there. Okay, it's on its way. What happened to that? Oh my god, was he destroyed? No, okay. He's just waiting. We'll recharge this little bro up.
Sector scanned.
So that little guy should be on his way then. Okay, so Shepard has got 3, but I can get 3 of these. We'll say these 3. I'm going to assign them to Shepard. You can go sit at home. Yes, I know the shuttles are heavy right now, but it's because things are operating. Okay, things should be way more efficient now. Everywhere. So this one doesn't actually need this many drones, kind of to find out. So we'll reassign these back over to Shepard. Basically, whoever I don't need, I'm gonna assign over to Shepard. So maybe we'll only have 8 here. Let's take up one more. Reassign that to Shepard. Let's see. Now the drone work right there, our load there is low on those 2. Here as well. And here as well. So everything should be balanced out now. I'm gonna move Shepard closer to his drones, so they don't have to go very far. This just needs... Okay, we have enough. Let's get this out of here. This just needs 7 more. All the polymers on that ship. Get it out of here. I don't need it sucking up my space. Oh, they're gonna go to Shepard anyway. Shepard's not gonna move without them. Oh, I thought it was helping, but I guess not. Can I cancel the move? Okay, I'm just gonna say move there. Because then that'll cancel out the original. And it'll just be idle. Okay, so we'll wait for those drones to get to Shepherd and then we'll take a pause. So that gives Shepherd half capacity too. See, there's 8 assigned here. And there seems to be about 4 of them active at a time. 5 on occasion, so we'll leave it at 8. Everyone here is in movement, but it's not a heavy load, so we should be okay. So I think I'll move 4 of these from here back over to our main zone. That'll leave 8 at the single dome, which will be good. We'll leave 12 here. I say that. Let's take 4 away to... I have 5 selected. Let me retry that. Okay, yeah, 4. 4 of those are going to go to Shepherd. Okay, so it is back to low with 16. So that should be fine. We definitely still want a lot of drones there for unloading rockets and such. To save. Stretching time. There we go. Nice and stretched and saved. Okay, yeah, those drones are at a good capacity. Okay, and Shepherd has now got a sizable army. Get the to go to that side of the dome again that's not covered. I have a lot of places where there's just no workers to work. I have to be careful because I think if there's enough homeless citizens, they won't reproduce too, and then I'll get an age gap, and then I'll have a mass die-off of our older citizens. I won't have enough people to replace them. So moisture evaporators are at 94%. Shuttle load is heavy, but there's nothing I can do about that. So we're just kind of stuck where we are. Let's turn this off. That's at 100. That's at 95, so we can turn that off. That's at 72, so we'll turn that one on. Three buildings not working. They're all because there's not people working there. Yep, just not enough people working anywhere. I'm going to have to switch from specialization of workers to just generalized. I'm not going to be able to focus. So we'll just do auto. Because I'm losing specialist in other fields. Oh, thank God that rocket's gone. I thought they'd never leave. I hope I get something good for that.
The Beyond Earth Initiative needs more materials for the completion of its various projects.
Okay, so we completed the one. We can do Spring City again. Aldrin based, which just says advanced resources. It needs like everything. Any one of these are going to screw me over. So I guess let's just do Aldrin base. It says we're low on food, and indeed we are. So let's go to our trade pad and trade concrete for food. India coming in with an offer. We'll accept it.
Research complete.
Oh, thank goodness, moisture farming's finally done. So the next thing it'll research is our rover production. Let's see. I'll get the carbonate processor back into the list. We'll keep it at the bottom.
Resources are low.
Okay, make sure we're at full speed. I guess we'll put the Earth Initiative rocket over there again, because these are both taken again. I'd rather plop it down in one of these spaces, if I can. Okay. You load up with rare metals, and we'll send you to Earth. And then we'll put the Earth Initiative rocket there. And, just let it be central to the resource deposits. Water level's at 95 still, so that's good. That's at 85, and that's at 89. So we'll leave things as they are on the waterfront. We're almost to 24%, which is exciting. Okay, buildings aren't working. These are all because, with the exception of the forestation plant, there are worker shortages. This just has no seeds. That's because all my food production right now is centered around actual food, and I'm still not making enough because I need botanists like crazy. We should be getting a good payout after a few days because we'll have cattle harvested. I didn't know trades were open for such an offer. Okay, this is halfway done. Let's see. What would it takes machine parts. Never mind, I don't want to do that. So the Aldorn base rocket's ready to land. It doesn't need a drastic amount of resources, but it does need some pretty hefty amounts of complex resources. I do have plenty of workers over here now, so that's a good sign. I have here, let me see. I do have plenty of engineer slots, or engineers to work. I have the slots available. So I'm going to turn this on. Hopefully they'll move. I need to try and focus on getting machine part production and electronics part production up. Let's also come over here to this dome and turn this on. This is almost done, and we'll send it off. Yes, send it off. We'll get a nice funding boost from that. Gotta wait for it to get off the planet. Woo! There we go. No life support, why? Not enough oxygen. Okay, upgrade to the magnetic filter, high priority. Total demand 5.4. New trade route. Hello dear, happy to see you. If we can help in any way, just name it. Initiate trade. We will send 50 concrete in exchange for 17. So are they going to give us 17? Yes, yes, yes. Yes. You can have all of our concrete. And Japan's also giving food, so we're going to accept that for our 50 concrete. Hooray for concrete! It's saving our butt right now. Okay, so this is filling up as much as it can. We're working on this. It needs just 3 more polymers. Water too? Upgrade the moisture evaporator. No, it's also out of power. Open you up. Okay, that just barely covers it. I forget these upgrades require more electricity to process. So this almost has what it needs. Slowly and surely. I need to get down a rare metals
Sectors.
pad, because I just realized that storage is kind of full and that would hamper a lot of things. So I'll put a rare metals exclusive depot here. There's also an anomaly. I haven't been doing my job scanning, so let's queue those up.
Funding received.
Oh, thank goodness we got some funding. We're at 43%. What's going on over here still? Still the same shebang? Old news and all that? Yeah, it's just we need polymers over here, and they're all going to that one ship, I think. Okay. Well, we're working as fast as we can. That's at 100, so let's shut it off. 56, let's turn that back on. 84, that can maintain. That is filling up the water nicely. We are getting food, so that's good. There goes our rocket, so we can get some more machine parts from the Church of the New Ark, which will be good. I need 2 more for this one, so we'll just be waiting on polymers, and that can go to the Aldern base, and we should be pretty close to finishing Aldern base in general.
Anomaly found.
Until today, the only place we'd thought you could find ice.
Okay, they gave us money for ice.
Low.
We found ice, they gave us some money, which is great. Let's get a cargo rocket. And let's go to prefabs. Let's get moisture evaporator prefabs for our mega dome. And let's see if I can fit anything more. Okay, we're at max. We'll get that launched. We'll put that rocket over here next to this dome. And once we get our prefabs, we'll get those down there, because I believe I do have moisture evaporators unlocked now, but they need polymers, and we don't have that. And it's best not to waste that. Japan is offering 86 food for... So this will be our last trade for concrete. We'll turn that off after Japan's finished trading with us. I have this set to high, but it seems like no one's really taking it seriously. Okay, a colonist has gone mad, donning a spacesuit. The unstable individual has occupied one of our drone hubs, threatening to destroy it. Transmitting a video stream from inside the building, the angry colonist screams, "I can't take it anymore. Machines, machines, only ability senseless soulless machines. I will destroy them, all of them." Then all of a sudden the red alert light flashes. Phobiana Uranus has set the building to self-destruct. Forget about the building, save the colonist. We cannot afford to lose the hub. Okay, save the colonist. The rescue team rushed into the already collapsed building, searching for the crazed colonist inside, and they succeed, bringing the victim out right before the structure caves in. Effect, the colonist has been saved, the building has been destroyed. Can you show me? Show me which? Of course it's one of the most important ones. Rebuild. Okay. And until then, Shepard's gotta come in and clean up the mess. Okay, and then we have a rocket here with our machine parts payload. So we'll put it over here. Japan's coming in to give us some food. That's good. Okay, let's go back over here, see how far along this is. This hasn't moved at all. That's okay, our rocket should be here in a little bit. We don't have enough time for it today for the completion of the Megadome, but we will, be able to do that next time. You know, as soon as we're done helping this dead old guy finish his space projects, we'll actually have enough resources for ourselves. But until then, we're just, because I can't choose to not help. That's not an option. I can't be a heartless person. They won't let me. Oh, time to hydrate. Autosave hydrate. There we go. Drone, heavy. Oh, because there's only 2 here. Why are there 2 assigned to this? Group. Hey, you. Reassign all of these to there.
Sector scanned.
What's going on over here? Like, is nothing changing? No. All these upgrades that I have, they're just ignoring it for now. Okay, here's our rocket with our payload.
Sources are low.
They're almost done unloading our food from Japan. We only need 5 more polymers. Okay, set this to high priority. Get this off my planet. Can't be having this. Okay. Because as soon as this is done loading, my polymers will be distributed appropriately. Okay, here we go. Come on, let me... my concrete deposits are depleted.
Colonist has died.
Dead colonist, what? Suicide! Ah, crap. Every time a colonist dies, it takes 10 from my applicant pool. I need to Even though I set those to high priority, I don't know why that's not getting worked on. Okay, this is done. This is done. All of these need to be high priority. And they are. Why aren't these getting taken care of if they're freaking high priority? Okay. I'm gonna turn all of these off and just leave it for polymers. That way maybe the shuttles will only come here with the polymers, and then we'll increase the amount to 6. Because that should be able to...
The Beyond Earth Initiative needs more materials for the completion of its various projects.
I guess Aldrin base. Oh, that hurts. Okay, we're almost done with this, and then I'll be able to get my resource rover, which will actually collect the resources that are just sitting on the surface, not doing anything. Ugh. My heart. Is this upgraded? Yes, finally. Now I can have colonists stop freaking losing their minds. What about water? Nope, water's still being fixed. Come on! Why aren't you working on this? Why is nobody bringing polymers over here? Ah, that guy took a polymer! He just freaking took the polymer! No wonder nothing's getting done here. Okay, this moisture... Okay. These moisture evaporators are up and running.
Research complete.
Oh, thank goodness we've got rover printing. Okay, I've got the things that I want mostly up there. Let's also try and find things that are going to be of great help. Localized terraforming. Geodesic dome, a slice of Earth on Mars. The dome has high comfort and increased sanity of its inhabitants every day. Let's see. I don't know if let's go for some lower research stuff first. Drone printing seems pretty important and it's low enough, so we'll put that there. Okay, the water stuff is finally done here, so now I can unlock all these. And this is depleted, so I've got to destroy it. And then I'll just connect this grid to the dome. And then we'll just have extra power to this dome. And let's freaking get our transporter back in action, because that's going to help so freaking much. Transporter! We'll put them right next to the deposit so they don't have to go very far to build them. And this guy's high priority. What do you mean? I did so much work to fix this. What do you mean there's no water? Okay, I'm gonna have to put one of my newly dropped off prefabs here. Got the freaking Aldrin rocket too. Coming in to suck on my resources. Can't leave me in peace for 3 seconds. Okay, I gotta be careful how I place this so that I get maximum efficiency. But close enough to the dome where the piping won't take forever to get there. Okay. Let's get down. I'm gonna wait. This one's already got people in it, so this needs to be my priority for water. I also need to connect this to power. So let's get power cable. Oh, good. New planetary anomalies. Something interesting seems to be over here. Research progress. Definitely we're going to go there. And then let's check out the other one. Send 7 engineers to get resources. Yes. We have plenty of engineers.
Sector scanned.
How's this coming along? You better be prioritizing him. I told you to, so... We desperately need him because he's gonna be able to get us a whole bunch of metal and polymer as soon as he's built. And why is no one working in this metal deposit? High priority. That's only for drones! Goodness.
Analyzed.
Okay, so we got a good chunk of research for that anomaly.
There's more to the barren environs of the Red Planet than meets the...
Martian copyrights. What's that about? Oh, good. It gives us a lot of funding. And is repeatable. Okay. I'll get rid of Martian patents then. And we'll put this in its place. So it's basically like Martian patents, but powerful. It'll give us more funding in the long run. Turn this back on. Turn this off. Turn this back on. And we're at 24% moisture. And I realize we're out of time. Okay. So that's all the time we've got for today. Next time, we will be focusing on the Megadome and fixing the housing issue and job issue, the crisis going on. Definitely fix and make sure this dome is getting all the water it needs. I'll go ahead and queue up this upgrade because even with the moisture evaporator, that's not going to be enough. It gives us 50% more production on this evaporator. So let's see. If it produces 1, it'll give us a 0.5. So it'll be 1.7. So that'll just add 0.5 here. That's still going to be too shy. So we're going to have to build another moisture evaporator on that one. So this one's moisture evaporators may be on hold for a bit. So that's what we'll focus on next time, is getting our troubles under control. Hopefully we'll get the transporter fixed next time as well. That's going to be of great help. And that's what we'll be looking forward to next time. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by and spending time with me today. Thank you for surviving the rugged terrain of Mars with me. And that'll be it. that's it for this week. We will be back on Monday with some more Rattober art streaming. So we'll see you then. And until next time, have fun, space friends!